All right, it says I'm live, and hey there, DJ. Hope you're doing well, man. For everyone who comes in after the fact, hope everyone is doing okay and doing well. Sorry, these are always awkward to get started, so apologize for that. And yeah, hope people are doing okay as I keep my desk. So it's excited apparently to do another stream, but yeah, hope people are doing okay and doing all right. As again, just getting situated. Hello there, Shay Richmond. Hope you're doing well. As I get a bit of a drink here. Again, I'm doing okay. People want to be asked about Stream 6. Nope, I have not seen Stream 6. No one requested or has requested Stream 6, so no, I have not seen it. But, and people don't want to ask that, but no, I have not seen it. I have not been requested. Let's see. Hey, hope you're doing well, man. Review games at night. Hope you're doing well. I never know if you want me to say your real name, so I just go review games at night. um, PS2 gems playing down the line. Not that I can think of. Not everybody. I don't have a capture card, and even if I did, I don't know how to utilize that. So, uh, if I did, it would be just in the typical bootleg theater style, and not anytime soon. I've been busy with requests. No, Michael, no one's requested that. If Chris Tucker was in a Friday sequel, I don't know what the plot would be. I can't tell. Beetlejuice 2, not needed. It's too long, too late. It's way too late. Do it special edition instead. Michael, I'm doing okay. Stream 6, I think, will suck. Everything I've heard about the film sounds like it sucks. Everything I've heard about sounds lame. I don't like the characters in Stream 5, so why should I care about the characters in Stream 6? I don't like them in 5. And I've heard the reveal of the killer. It sounds like a ripoff of Stream 2. So, which is my least favorite of the trilogy. So, Stream 6 is probably I don't know. Sounds like it'd be the second worst of the Scream films. I would not expect Jurassic Park anyway. Hey, Manny. Sylvia, that's up to Chris Tucker. But Chris Tucker, I think, found religion, didn't he? So I don't think he really does that kind of stuff anymore. Didn't Chris Tucker find religion? So he doesn't do those type of movies anymore. That's why the next you see Chris Tucker probably Rush Hour 4. He will not do a Friday sequel. He will more than likely do a Rush Hour 4 with Jackie Chan if he comes back to a franchise. Hey, Alter Stream 7 announced. I did not hear that, but I'm not surprised. In fact, I guessed it. Yeah, I don't know why Donnie sounds like he's on helium. Uh, Nothing about Norbit is worth a spit. I don't know. I think Michael Bay's Ninja Turtles will always be the worst, but that doesn't mean the new film will be a good film. I think it will still be a bad film. Special K, I don't know anything about the flight log. And I don't even know how legitimate that is, the flight log. See, I don't know much about it. There's a GameStop movie. What do you mean a GameStop movie? Is a documentary or something about GameStop? Why? Business of Fear. We're talking anything. Someone just asked me about it. I said I think the Ninja Turtle Bayham films will still be the worst, but I don't care about the new TMNT movie. Um, I would not say funniest, but I like him as a villain. But I wouldn't say funniest villains. But I do love him as a villain in Cobra. Hey Dante, hey Aaron. Yeah, I heard about the movie Air, about the Nike. I mean, I don't know about the story. I don't know if I really care about that story, but the talent involved is interesting. Maybe, maybe worth a shot. I don't like the Night Professor films, so I don't care about third movie. Jordan Peele, I don't know if a Gargoyles live action movie would work today. Hey, Neopunk, I don't know if a Gargoyles movie would work nowadays. I really don't. Especially with the special effects CGI you know they'll use. There'll probably be some human characters being the star of it. I, I wouldn't get my hopes up on that Gargoyles movie. Well, which Tommy Jarvis has been multiple. Probably Sidney Prescott because has been a consistent actress, so there's more continuity to it. Christopher Nolan, I like Inception, and I like Memento. So it depends on the movie how I feel about Nolan. Primitive War, I've never heard of it, but it'll probably be PG-13 and neutered because they don't want to make R-rated dinosaur movies unless it's a cheap direct-to-video movie. Give me an R-rated gory dinosaur film that has a budget, then I'll be interested. I've heard the Extendables. I don't ever care to check that out. That looks god awful. Jason Bateman, I don't mind him as an actor. Hi, Trevor. Favorite John Wick song? I don't really have a favorite song. If Corey Feldman played Tommy again, I hope Corey Feldman never plays another role in his life. Not a fan of Corey Feldman. Well, the Sonic films, they're I like the Sonic films, but their mistake is having too many minutes with the human characters. So you should not take notes from Sonic. Well, Trevor, you can recommend anything, but I just do paid requests right now. But thank you. Well, it doesn't matter who writes or directs a film. Look at Ridley Scott. This is a guy who did Alien and Black Rain, but then went on to do Alien Covenant. So it doesn't matter what someone has done before. It really doesn't. I love Sylvester Stallone, but he still did films like Backtrace. Hey, Preminator. Andy Barclay or Tiffany? Andy Barclay. Dominion. I remember being kind of forgettable. I would rather watch Hard Targets, Surviving the Game, The Naked Prey, many other people hunting men movies. Hey, Anth, hope everything's going well in England. You don't see the Marvel Bros. Movies in theaters? Cool. Good luck with that. Then Nolte play Tommy Jarvis? No, that would not work. Doesn't fit. Yeah, someone just mentioned the Marvel Bros. Movie. I saw the trailer. Indifferent. I have no strong feelings either way on it. No strong feelings either way. Animation looks good. The animation looks good. I'll say that. I have no reason to see Stream 6. No reason at all. So Dark Cloud, I'm curious what sucked about 65. Like what if you did like 5 reasons or something. New Flintstones remakes? Why? No one cares about the Flintstones. What's your favorite TV show? Rangers Power? I don't get the. Are you asking someone named Rangers Power? Or are you asking I don't know what Ranger's power is. Nostalgia flick? Which one? I'm not sure what you mean. Well, there's a lot of nostalgia flicks, so which one do you mean? Are you talking about the one with John Leguizamo? God, the pest. Did Steve Seagal come by and slam him against the wall too, like executive decision? Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio? I know nothing about it. I've never even seen a trailer to it. I'm like, Pinocchio's been done way too many times. Didn't they do a Pinocchio with Tom Hanks in it? Hey, Lord Cosmo, hope you're doing well. John Leguizamo, I remember that. He was really annoying in that movie. He was really irritating. I'll stick with this for this. There you go. I'll stay with this movie for hunting human movie. Don't hunt what you can't kill. I'll stay with that one. I don't know who Joe is, Sylvia. I don't care about the Flintstones. Does anyone care about the Flintstones? Yeah, that's true. I mean, the title fits the pest. That is true. I think what they wanted to do was they saw Jim Carrey do Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, and they thought that was going to be. They'd take a silly, goofy idea, and they thought it was going to be successful like that, and turn John Leguizamo into a big star. It didn't work out. He does movies, but he's not a big star. Adam Driver, the only stuff I see him in is the Star Wars sequels, and those were awful. Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, do I like them as actors? Sure. I like The Town. Ben Affleck was in that, and The Martian. Matt Damon was in that. Norman Bates or Jason Voorhees? Jason Voorhees would win, hands down. But yeah, The Pest. Yeah, The Pest ain't worth watching at all. It really isn't. The Pest. Pest. Casey Affleck. Yeah, depends. I liked Gone Baby Gone. Never saw Spiderwick. I'm not a Harry Potter guy. I've seen them. Some of them I didn't mind, but I've only seen them once. I don't remember a single thing about them. And I reviewed them. Oh, thanks, Fadi. Wow. Thank you so much. I gotta write it down, but Wild Wild West. Okay. I don't hate Wild Wild West, as silly as it is. I mean, I don't buy Will Smith as a tough guy anymore because of what he did, but I actually don't hate that movie. I know I'm supposed to because people tell me I'm supposed to, but it's not a good film. It's just silly, entertaining, and the villain is kind of fun. So, thank you. I'll do that as soon as I can. Oh, wow. Been a big fan channel since 2015. Please keep up the good work. You're one of the only critics I like nowadays. I don't know why you like me, but I really appreciate the sentiment. Thank you so much. I'll do my best. Thank you. That's really kind of you. Joshua, I haven't seen you on here, but thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it. Again, I don't know. I'm not anyone special, but thank you for the kindness. Sinatra, First Daily Sin. I've never even heard of it. Madagascar films. If I did, they were once, and I don't remember a single thing about them. What do the five fingers say to the face? Slap. I swear I've heard that in like a skit somewhere. Is that Chappelle Show or something? I swear I've heard that somewhere before. Favorite Eddie Murphy character? My favorite Eddie Murphy film is The Golden Child. Hello there, Jared. Hellsing. I reviewed an episode or two. Who's Jack Davenport? Sorry for my super chat last stream. This is cool, man. I don't know what the deal was, but this is cool, man. I mean, I don't know what I did to make you mad for some reason, but it's cool. You know, someone says sorry. That's man enough for me. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I appreciate the super chat too. So thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, Davian. I'm doing okay. Hello, Alan Stanley. Okay, that was Dave Chappelle. I thought that was okay. I remember Chappelle show. I remember. Hey, Aragorn. No one's requested Scream 6. No one's requested Creed 3. And no one's requested Ant-Man 3. Film Credit on TV. Well, I don't watch TV. Chris Tucker and Mike Epps. I grew up more with Chris Tucker in the first Friday and Rush Hour films. Winnie the Pooh, I mean, I would give my honest opinion on it, but no one's requested it. DJ Mexicano, hello there. PlayStation 4 game streams. Well, I can't do streams because they'll freeze if I try to record on the phone. Are you talking about playthroughs? I don't know. I mean, none have been requested, and no one's. I'm kind of busy with requests. So those come first and foremost because people took their time and money to do that. Alien Romulus. I don't know anything about the story, so I can't tell you. Oh, thanks, man. Realist. Thanks. I appreciate the kind words. Hey, Jesse. Big Rat and Heron Busters. I've never heard of the film. Oh, yours. Happy birthday. 31, but look 20. Cool. Well, thank you, Psycho Hobo. First off, that's really kind of you, and happy birthday too. Hope your birthday went well. I don't know what you want to do for your birthday, but thank you. Hope your birthday turns out well, man. Salute. I'm mellow yellow, but I wanted to have a little bit of this. Megamind I like more than Despicable Me. 65, yeah, apparently it bombed and is getting bad reviews, but I have no dog in the fight. Hey, Glenn, thank you. Any thoughts on new Alien series? I don't know any of the story. More evil corporations from the Alien universe also using androids. I mean, I don't know anything about the story of the Alien shows, and the last Alien worth of crap was in 1986. So why should I care? Is the question. 69. Well, maybe I probably would have done better. Tears George, I didn't read Tears George. Hello there, Bobby. Hello there, QJC. Good food spots in Dallas. I've never been to Dallas. Dallas is a couple hundred miles away. Well, I'm talking about movies. But Alien Isolation, yeah, I love Alien Isolation, the game, but I mean movie wise, that hasn't been anything good. Hey, Belinda, hope you're doing well. Alienation TV show. I didn't watch the show. I liked the movie though with James Caan. Rest in peace to James Caan. I liked the movie, even though he hated the movie. Smokey Met Day Day and Friday. Chris Tucker's not doing those movies. He's found religion. Did you take your? No, the Prey review is on my Odyssey channel. Prey reviews on my Odyssey channel, so that it's safe there, because I don't trust YouTube with that one. But it's on my Odyssey channel. Just go to my Odyssey channel. It's linked up in the under a couple of the past videos. It's in the info box. Just go to the Odyssey channel. The Prey reviews on there. Same with the Halloween Ends review and a few others. Hey Hunt. Hey Dartmouth Spider. Hey Chaz. Thank you, Dominic. I appreciate the kind words. Hope you're doing okay. You said rough times. Hey, Kazan Xylo. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. William Gibson stripped in Alien 3. It depends what stripped. The original bigger budget one. Silverwing said it best. Yeah, the first one. There was a lot more firefights. There's a lot more action. There was I think there was a firefight in Zero G Gravity at one point. And I have no idea why they took the cheaper script and made that the audio play that Michael Biehn and Lance Henriksen voiced. Like, why would you take the cheaper, crappier version? Did someone answer me that question? Answer me that question. Like, answer me that question, man. It's ridiculous. But yeah, that's why. It was a much more action-packed script. Ripley didn't die. Newt didn't die. Well, opinionated Junkie, I appreciate the super chat, but that's spoilers for people who want to see the film. So I don't think I can highlight that. I mean, I don't care about the film, but you know, there are some people that do. So hey Xander, Terminal Invasion, I haven't reviewed, but I remember it being a boring film. I don't think Sean Cunningham's that much of a director. I really don't think he's that much of a director, to be honest. Yeah, a comic book and an audio play of the cheaper, crappier script. I have no idea why. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that, man. Thoughts on the War of the Monsters pictures? Uh, they were cool. Yeah, I saw it on my Facebook. Cool pictures, man. It's nice to look at. Well, opinionated junkie, there are people that don't want to know anything. They don't want to know if it's one killer, four killers, five killers, two killers. They don't even want to know about that. Hello there, Brian. Hope you're doing well. No one's requested the whale. Max on Fire, I just don't want to rant on the videos anymore because I want people to actually watch the video, and then you have to watch the video to see whether I like or dislike a film. I don't know why so many people are getting so bent out of shape with that. I'm not saying you are. Don't get us twisted. I'm not saying you are. But this is why most people do that in the first place. You have to actually watch the video and go, I wonder if he liked it. Or I wonder if he didn't like it. So you have to actually watch the video to see whether I like or dislike the film. That's why most people do that. And it just took me long enough to figure that out. So you actually have to click on the video and watch it to see whether I like or dislike the film. No problem, Max on Fire. No problem. I would just explain it for people who uh, see this after it. Gary Busey going being big. I did not know that. Oh, thank you, Dominic. Uh, I'm sorry. No problem, man. I'm glad you got through tough times. I'm sorry that happened to you, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing okay. Hang in there. That's all I can say. Hang in there. I didn't watch the full special Chris Rock, but I did see the Will Smith highlight, and it was pretty fun. Hey there, Sean. Hope you're doing well. Didn't see the Last of Us TV show. Didn't see it. Did not do Request of the Whale. I wish they did that original Alien 3 script. Yeah, so do I. I love Turtles in Time. I played the arcade and the Super Nintendo version. But hey, hello there, Senpai Brian. Oh, no problem, Chaz. The Way of the Gun. Not a bad film. Smile, I was not a fan of the movie. I thought it was a lame, boring, typical wannabe. It's The Ring mixed in with It Follows. And I guessed like three of the jump scares. Did I like Luke Perry? Yeah. I remember him from The Fifth Element. Hey, Alfonso. Uh, yeah, I mean, they're requests, so that's why I did the Cody Leach videos. They're requests, which I don't mind. Thank you, Clark. I appreciate it. I love James Cameron as a director, but as a person, he's a goof. What did he do now? Did he do something new, or is this old stuff? Jason Lundgren, yes, I did like your shout out video. Thank you so much for that. I don't know which Batman I like more. I'm still thinking about it. So, again, did James Cameron do something? What do he do now? 1980s Betamax. Hello there. Sorry about that. Smile, I thought was it's boring. Nothing happens. I'm not scared by people doing this. Like this is how people are supposed to get scared with. Like that's ridiculous to me. That's laughable. That's not scary. I mean, come on now. Ace Jackson, if you're a band, you wouldn't be able to be shown on here. Why would you be banned? Worst Michael Myers film, The Love Guru. I would love to do a stream of Michael Keane, but the guy's works like 60 hours a week, and plus he's been sick. Worst Jack Black film, Aragorn. I did get your requests. I actually did record them. They'll be uploaded sometime between probably after sometime later tonight, and just check the channel tomorrow, and they'll be up. Thank you, Aragorn. I did not know about the original ending of Big. Teen Wolf, I barely remember. Chris Gore says John Wick 4 is one of the greatest action films ever made. I mean, that's pretty high praise. I don't know if it needed to be 3 hours. I do like Long John Silver's. I wish he was around here. I think it's delicious. Worst Arnold film, Killing Gunther. It's pretty bad. Terminator Dark Fate is pretty bad. Spielberg said he was sorry for Jaws because it gave a bad word to sharks, which is ridiculous. Utterly, utterly, utterly ridiculous. Come on, dude. Please grow some ball hairs. Keanu Reeves I like more than Ryan Reynolds. Uh, yeah, you think sharks don't care about your sharks don't care about you. They look at you as food. They're not going to care about you. Sorry, Mr. Shark, please don't eat me. Derek Roberts, I'm doing okay. But a shark's not going to care about you. He cares about you being in his belly. That's what they care about. Like dolphins, they're smart. Sharks are not. They're an eating machine. I mean, what Richard Dreyfuss said was right. I don't remember the Shores or longest action films I've seen. Sharks and animals. They buy our curiosity. They mainly eat seals and turtles. Yeah, that's true. Killing Gunther's free with ads. I mean, it ain't worth the price of free. You still be ripped off. Clerks 3 non-canon? Yes, I do. Jason Statham was he a 2000s action star? Yeah, Transporter 2 was when that started. Prince of Pennsylvania, never heard of it. Extreme Spidey Guy, hello there. Good evening, Extreme Spidey Guy. I'm sure I'm sure Spielberg's not sorry about all the money he made off of Jaws. He's not sorry about that. Oh hey man, how's it going? Uncle Bill of Dead Pit Manor. Uh I like Crank 1 and 2 more. Yeah, I didn't see Stream 6. A killer polar bear film? No, I don't want to see it. Bank heist? I've never heard of it. A Killer Raccoon movie? No, I don't care about Killer Raccoon movie. Give a shit. Hey, Uncle Bill, do you want to join me on this? Says I join you on that? I'm sure he's pretty busy. He's like, fuck no. I just did a stream the other night. I'm busy. Hope you're doing well, man, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Glad the stream was fun last night. I saw someone in the comment section get mad at me, but oh well. I always make people mad for some reason. I was pretty easy going on the stream last night. Crank could be made today. That's true. Crank or Crank 2 High Voltage. That's true. But they're only movies. They're only movies. But they're fun movies. They're entertaining movies. I might not be big on the shaky cam, but I do like those films a lot. Thank you for helping me. I was feeling bad, but I turn on. I'm glad you're feeling better, man. Just hang in there, man. Just hang in there. Just hang in there. Yeah, I mean, Spielberg wants to be sorry that he did. It looked better on my bed. Yeah, I know, but you can't really see with the camera on the bed anyway, so it wouldn't show anything. Yeah, hippos are dangerous as well. I don't want to mess with any of them. I don't want to mess with any animals except a cat. I'm not messing with any animals. You can do it for all you want. I don't have to do it. I have to do jack squat. Andy Barclay or Laurie Strode? Laurie Strode. Um, wow, thanks, Clark. Wow, shit. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Deadpool, I think, is overrated. I disagree because hardcore Marvel fans worship him. Well, I mean, I don't worship anybody, but a YouTuber I chat with once agreed with me. He told me when he saw Deadpool 2 in theaters, there was a guy in the theater dressed up as Deadpool. Well, I mean, I would never dress up as any character for any movie. I mean, if they're not hurting anybody, oh well, who cares? If they're not hurting anybody and they're not being annoying about it, if they're not shoving it in your face, it don't matter. I mean, if they want to just have fun, goof off, dress up in something, see in the theater, why would I care? What does it matter? I like the Deadpool films. I think Deadpool 2 is a lot better than the first one, but I like them. No, I would never dress up as John Wambo. Wambo, Rambo, Dambo, I would never dress up as any of them. No. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with dressing up. I would not do that. And as long as you're not hurting anybody, then who cares? Hey, True Fire Pink guy, we don't need a sequel to Big. Never been to a convention. Why Dragon Roar? Hello there. Nemesis with Oliver Gruner, I would say is his best film. Although I do like Automatic. TMNT with Seth Rogen, they sound like they're 8 years old. They sound like the Goonies would beat the shit out of them. Data, Chunk, they would all beat the hell out of these new Ninja Turtles. Sizu, I have not seen the trailer. Waymeyer, hello there. But thank you, Clark. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate the kind words. Hey, Frame by Frame. Hope you're doing well. A Chuck Norris cosplay. Yeah, I mean, without the glasses, but Chuck Norris. Yeah, there you go. I'll go with Chuck Norris. Give me one of those hats. Be like Silent Rage. No, he didn't have a beard in Silent Rage. Missing in action. There you go. Got the camo, the beard, missing in action. I don't step on toes. I step on necks. Frame by frame, yeah, that'll be up to Michael, CP, and Fabio when they want to do that. That'll be up to them. Because I don't remember anything about K-12. So I don't know what to say. April is the least of my worries in that new Ninja Turtle. It really is. It's the turtles themselves looking like they're 7 years old. And Donatello sounds like he's 6 years old. Worst Chuck film? Probably the Forest Warrior. TMNT, worst in appearance? Michael Bay's. The ones he produced. Go Team Bear, I thought was meh. Because it was more about the drug search and less about the bear. The bear was not the star of the movie. The bear barely did anything, no pun intended. And the gore was lacking for a good chunk of it. I don't want to rewatch K-12. I don't own the film. I'm not rewatching the film. Nope. Nope, not rewatching the movie. Don't want to. Can we have a TMNT film without April? Yes, but they don't tell them. Don't tell me. I don't control it. I don't care if it's for free on YouTube. It's 90 minutes of my time. Well, I mean, if you want frame by frame, that's up to you. If you want, man, that's up to you, man. Thank you, Clark. My favorite stalkers from the Running Man. Mine are Buzzsaw and Fireball. On the Running Man Special Edition DVD bonus features, it has bios on the stalkers. Well, first off, I love the Running Man. I got the 4K right here. Yeah, frame by frame, if you want to do that. Just be my guest. My favorite stalkers in the Running Man. Man. That's actually one of my favorite Arnold films. I love the Running Man. I wish we had films like that today. Uncle Bill, if you're in here, one day we needed like do a Running Man commentary. Maybe on my channel or something. We need to do like a Running Man commentary. I don't know if he's even still in here, but uh, favorite stalker. Jesse Ventura doesn't count because he didn't do any of the stalking. Harder Cars, no one's requested it. Psycho Oba, I'll get to as soon as I can. Stalker. Fireball, Buzzsaw, Dynamo, Sub-Zero. God, that's tough. They all have their merits. I like a lot. I like all the stalkers. They all have their merits. It's hard for me to pick a favorite. Buzzsaw is a good one. Love the saw. It's part of me. I don't make it part of you. I'll go with Buzzsaw for now. Josh, hello there. I mean, sorry, John. Greetings from Ireland. Creed 3. I don't care what's doing at the box office because I don't care to see the film. Rosario Dawson, I liked as an actress. Favorite sound film? I guess Metropolis. Gods Must Be Crazy, I haven't seen. Mandalorian Season 3, nope. I don't have Disney Plus. Didn't see it. Cinderella Story, didn't see it. Not to the Cabin, I did see that. That was a request. I didn't mind the film. I'll be honest. I thought it was a 3 out of 5 star movie. It was okay. It has its issues, but I thought it was okay, which is surprising for an M. Night Shyamalan film. It was okay. I didn't hate it, though. Men in Black is way better than International. Elementals, I don't know what that is. Scream 6 the best since the first? Yeah. In your dreams. Oh, thank you, Clark. Thank you so much. One of my favorite Arnold quotes is from The Running Man. Kill Sub-Zero. Now Plane Zero. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good lines in that. There's eat the contract. Then release some room for my fist goes will jam it to your stomach. I put you to your spine. Or how about the light? Or that's okay, you keep it. You had to split. I don't do requests. I don't do people what I think they want. Drop dead. I don't do requests. Here, Christmas tree. Found me light bulb. I love it. Love it. Jason Michael Myers, Jason. I'll be back only in a rerun. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I did not mind. Not to the Cabin. Dave Bautista was good. Has an interesting story. Uh, I think it went on a bit too long. It got a bit too repetitive, but compared to other M Night films, it's not as awful. But he had other writers, so I think that did help. Sadly, he was one of the writers, but there's three writers. Lemony Snicket, never seen it. Uh, Mike Myers from Canada has more annoying. If you could pick any director to make a TMNT film, what would you pick? I said back in the day, the guy who directed Drive and Guyver 2 Dark Hero, and Steve Wayne. You look at Guyver 2 Dark Hero, you look at the way he utilizes practical monster suits and martial arts, and it was R rated. Watch Guyver 2 Dark Hero and watch Drive with Mark Dacascos and T.D. Hardison and combine both. Combine the banter, humor, and martial arts with the monster R-rated martial arts action of Guyver 2. He did Ninja Turtles. So back in the day, Steve Wayne. Nowadays, the guys who do the what's the company that did Day Shift and Nobody and the John Wick films? Well, not John Wick, but there's there's like a group like of stunt people that get together, and again they worked on Day Shift and they worked on Nobody. Someone might know the name. Get those guys to do it. Blood of Heroes. I like that movie. Rutger Hauer. Bean. I'm not a fan of Mr. Bean. Smash Burger. I don't know what that is. But thank you, Cycle Hobo. Thank you. I actually like Men in Black anime series more than the sequels to the first one. I just grew up with that more. I didn't see the cartoon. I never seen the cartoon, so I can't tell you anything about it. But I'll take your word for it. But I haven't seen it, so I can't say anything about it. I've never seen the cartoon. What am I watching? Nothing right now. I saw Knock at the Cabin. It wasn't that bad. It was a 3 out of 5 star movie. Stream Six. No one has requested it, so I have not seen it. 8711 Productions. Well, if that's who I would choose then for today's age. A Discord server. I don't know anything about Discord. I don't know how it works. I don't know anything about it. No, no one's requested Ant-Man 3. Night Shift. Day Shift I enjoy. Jamie Foxx. It's action movie. It's the it'll be better than the Blade movie we're getting. It's an R-rated fun. Jamie Foxx kicking vampire ass. Uh, Dave Franco is in it. You got great Ice-T. Body uh, body counts in the house. Body count from Universal Soldier, the original movie. At the end credits, body counts in the house, and there's an action scene kicking vampire ass. Scott Adkins has a scene where he's kicking vampire ass. Fun action movie. I don't I don't really judge. I don't know. I don't have a favorite video of mine. Uh, A Knock at the Cabin. Yeah, it's a new M Night Shyamalan movie. I thought it was okay. It just got repetitive. But I mean, I've seen much worse. Graveyard Disturbance. I don't know what that is. Hardware. It's okay. Favorite moment where Adam Sandler screams, Happy Gilmore. Are you too good for your home? Answer me. It's a white ass ball. And he's getting pissed. Like, that's my favorite. Take Care, Foddy. Uh, you don't need a Twister 2. I know they're doing it, but you don't need a Twister 2. Post series depression. I don't get that. Jeff Wincott, Gary Daniels. I like both, so I don't know. I like both kind of the same. Who Framed Roger Rabbit's a good movie. Yeah, that's a good film. I like that movie. Pretty good flick. Detective Pikachu. Nope, never seen it. Worst Tim Burton film. I don't know. Planet of the Apes remake is pretty bad, so I'll go with that one with Mark Wahlberg. Well, Dolph, I think there was hints of it. Well, Dolph did the TV pilot Blackjack. That was supposed to be a TV show, but it didn't get picked up, so it just became the TV movie Blackjack. But Blackjack with John Woo with Dolph Lundgren, that was supposed to be a pilot for a TV show, but it just never went through. Dolph Lundgren, yes, I do think he's the most underrated action star. Yes, I do. A new Scooby Doo movie, I don't really care to see one, so I would not pick a director. Well, I'm not big on Mars Attacks, but I'd rather watch that than the Planet of the Apes remake. Yeah, I did not see Detective Pikachu. Most overrated action star? Hey, Rapid Kirby. Most overrated action star? I have no idea. The Rock, right now? I don't know. Yeah, Drive Mark Dacascos is definitely worth a watch if you like action movies. Used Cars, it's okay. With Kurt Russell, it's all right. I agree, Sloan. They have enough Scooby Doo films. But I hope you're doing well, Sloan. Hello there. Most overrated Star Wars movie? Any of the Star Wars sequels. Any of the new Disney Star Wars, I'll say that. I like Terminator 2, but is it a standout? No, not for me. Rambo 4 with the 50 caliber, that is a standout. But him just shooting cars and cop cars, nah. Rambo shooting a bunch of people and turning into paste, then that's more the thing. Scott Atkins, I think, is stuck to direct-to-video land. It's just the way the world is. They don't really look at those type of action films for the mainstream market, just the streaming market. They're more centered on superhero movies. 50 Tennessee Wild Bunch, I don't mind, but I prefer the one in Rambo 4. Silent Scream, wasn't a fan. I love Bad Boys 2. I saw that twice in the theater. I love the film. Dean Winters, he's okay. Favorite song by The Who? Um, I don't know. James Cameron's a better director just for Aliens and True Lies and The Terminator. Howard Stern Show? No, I did not listen to it. Def Leppard or Van Halen? Or go with Van Halen. Least favorite Simpsons episode? I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Favorite song made for a movie? Hearts on Fire, Rocky Four. Strange Days, I don't remember the movie. I know what it is, but I don't remember the movie to give a opinion on it. Yeah, I think I reviewed the original Bad Boys with Sean Penn. It was okay. Yeah, I love Rambo 3. My favorite's Rambo 2, but I love Rambo 3. Favorite cyberpunk movie? I don't know. Virtuosity, I really enjoy. Uzumaki, hello there. I'm doing okay. Alice Sweet Owls, I haven't seen. Yeah, Rambo 2 is my favorite, then Rambo 3. Favorite cyberpunk, I'll go with Virtuosity. I mean, like after the Matrix and stuff. Movies with spectacular scenery but weak storytelling. A number of A24 films. Yeah, I know there's a sequel to Titanic, but it's like Asylum type of quality. Hey dude, 607, hello there. Hope you're doing well. How are you doing? Yeah, Prometheus, that's a good example as well. It looks good, but it's pretty terrible. No one's requested Stream 6, and why would I watch that film if I did not like the previous couple? Like, why would I pay my money and see that film? Or why would I waste my time watching that film? That'd be my question. I hate A24 horror films. I really do. Not a fan. Think they're very, very overrated. Renegades, I could not get into. It was meh. Didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. It's a very forgettable movie. Has very forgettable action. I cannot remember one action scene from Renegades. It's about another ship, another Titanic ship. Most miscast movie character. The guy who played Venom in Spider-Man 3 was pretty miscast. Hey, Kevin Paul. Hello there. I didn't know it was Chuck Norris' birthday yesterday, but that's cool. Favorite John Singleton film? Boys in the Hood is good. I have to think about his filmography. Thank you, Clark. I would never see the Jacob's Ladder remake because I heard it wasn't scary. I own the original on DVD. It's a classic. Well, the original Jacob's Ladder is just awful in every step of the way. The remake, they give the twist away in within the first 5 minutes. The acting is poor. The scares are very jump, loud noise, lame scares that would not work in a rip off of The Ring. Completely missed the point. No depth, no emotion. Jacob's Ladder remake is just the epitome of how not to do a remake. How you completely miss the point of the original to just do your own cup of hot piss. That's what Jacob's Ladder remake is. A cup of hot piss. I don't remember the Harry Potter films. I know I reviewed them, and I don't remember much about them. Some of them I liked, but I don't remember them. Terror Train I like. I think that's one of the better slasher films of that era. Doctor Week 2, I don't know what that is. Oh, Doctor Strange 2? Yeah, I don't like either one. I don't mind Jordan Peele. He's done 3 movies and 2 of them I like. So it's pretty good batting average. I agree. I love the Hills of Ice remake. I like it a lot more than the original. I agree. Favorite performance from an actor or actress that you're surprised that he or she pulled it off. Robert Pattinson from the Batman. Robert Pattinson surprised the hell out of me in the new Batman movie. I thought Robert Pattinson did a really good job. And even Kristen Stewart in Underwater. That horror movie. She wasn't that bad. Colin Farrell in Phone Booth. That's another one. Love that movie. Did a great job. That was supposed to be Jim Carrey starring in Phone Booth, but he got cold feet, and so Colin Farrell did it. And I loved Phone Booth, and Colin Farrell knocked out of the park. That did surprise me. My favorite 24 movie, Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler. I did like that movie. Yeah, Robert Pattinson surprised me in the Batman. Yeah, Underwater. Yeah, I thought she Kristen Stewart did a good job in that. Worst Batman? I I don't know. It depends. Hey, Broad Stipe. Tomorrow's Aaron Eckhart's birthday. That's cool. Scariest movie scene? I don't have one. I don't have a choice. Fright Night 2, the original from the 80s. I liked it. I don't love it, but I liked it. The original's better, but I liked it. Return of the Living Dead 2, pretty silly. It's okay, but they definitely got silly with the film with the Michael Jackson zombie. I could watch it. Some good songs on the soundtrack, but yeah, there's a lot of issues. Hey, Rich, I'm glad you listened to Dead Pit. Yeah, great guys, great content. Glad you're enjoying them, man. Cool that you checked them out. Very cool. I've seen Good Time. I think I reviewed it. It was okay. Everything Everywhere All at Once I liked, but I didn't care for the ending, but I liked it. And win Best Picture, I don't know. I'm not into the Oscars. Oh, you are still in here. I hope you're doing. Yeah, I thought you disappeared. Return of the Living Dead 3 worth watching? Sure. There's much worse zombie films. Most annoying movie character? Tina from Halloween 5 is pretty annoying, but the guy in Return to Sleepaway Camp, what was the character's name? You know what I mean? For those who see Return to Sleepaway Camp, you know which character I mean, right? The main character. That might be one of the most annoying characters in movie history. Alan, thank you. You ass stinks. Corey's bad, White Dragon War, but watch Return to Sleepaway Camp and watch Alan. Yes, stinks. That that might take the cake. Just that character we're supposed to like. But sorry about this. Hi Tim, hope you're doing well. Hi there, Johnny. I disagree, Jonathan, on Black Adam. Teach their own. I don't give a crap about the new Little Mermaid because I didn't like the old one. Well, it was the old one is okay. I reviewed it. I thought it was but I thought it was a creepy movie. The original Little Mermaid. I thought it was a pretty creepy movie. When you watch today, the Little Mermaid. I said this in my review I uploaded earlier today. The Little Mermaid is creepy. The original. So let's be honest, folks. No one's requested Stream 6. So why would I watch it? Uh, the first Sleepaway Camp I don't even love. I like 2 and 3 more. Little Mermaid is creepy because the girl's 16 years old. And yet the all the stuff they do with it just creepy. Like she's 16 years old, but look at the way they have her drawn, the way she's the guy's unconscious and she's like feeling him up. And there's a whole song about kiss the girl. You better kiss that girl. And I'm like, she's underage. So it's creepy when you watch it again, especially when you're older than me. They didn't live as long, did things sooner. I guess so. Well, 16 is not an adult in my life. And in my It don't matter. She's still 16. It's still creepy. In my world, that's creepy. I'm sorry. It's just my world. Hey, Nick B, thank you so much, man. Movies you want to see, Arrow video release. Interesting question. See, the problem with that, it depends on who could get the rights. That's what it comes down to. Because Night of the Juggler with James Brolin would be great, but from what I understand, someone owns that and they won't let the rights go. Watchers, but those rights are in limbo with Corey Haim. Um, Nightlife, H.A. Grave Misdemeanors. I think someone owns that and they won't let it go. Murder by Phone. No one knows what the hell happened to that movie. That's only on VHS. Murder by Phone, I would love to see. For those who don't know, Richard Chamberlain plays a professor looking into the stuff going on. People answer the phone, their eyes start bleeding, lightning hits, and they blow out the window. They blow out this. Murder by Phone it's goofy, yes, but it's a fun, underrated little gem of a movie, in my opinion. I love Murder by Phone. Richard Chamberlain did a good job. It's a kind of an interesting, I don't know if you call it slasher, but it's interesting way of doing it. Um, Jacob's Ladder, the 1990 movie. Blair Witch Project, 1999. Why has the Blair Witch Project not gotten a big special edition? I know there's people that hate the movie, but there's a lot of people like me who love it, and it's a movie that people know about. Why is the Blair Witch Project never gotten like a full blown documentary, a full blown uh, bells and whistles release? Can someone explain that to me in the chat? Murder by Phone, I don't think it's public domain because that means anybody could do it. Blair Witch Project deserves it, the 1999 movie, not the reboot. So, I mean, the list can go on, but that's to name a couple. And sorry, before these disappear, because YouTube makes these things disappear. Um, yeah, the new TMNT. One more can be said. They sound like babies. They're voiced by teenagers. Well, you made them sound like 7-year-old kids that would get beat up by the people from Stranger Things. They sound like the kids in the first season of Stranger Things, honestly. And yeah, they may be technically teens, but when I think of Ninja Turtles, I don't want them sounding like the kids from the first Stranger Things, the first season. A lot of the old tales, which was turned into Disney films, very dark and disturbing when looked into. Yeah, I know the grim fairy tales. Yeah, the grim fairy tales, definitely. Because, for example, in Cinderella, if you look up the Grimm's fairy tale of Cinderella, the stepsisters were actually cut their toes off to fit the shoes because they wanted to fit the shoe to marry the prince. That's how graphic the old Grimm fairy tales were. And of course, they became more, but like, yeah, they were a lot more violent back then. Finding together, there's some sort of rift between Heather Donahue and the director. Wow, she isn't a fan of them, and it's hard to dare do anything. Huh? Damn. I never heard about that. That's too bad. Why do I have a feeling it's something to do with money? Because I know the actors made no money off that movie, and that movie cost like $20 and made over $100 million. I guarantee you, the three actors they got a lot of shit because it's not real. Blame you. They could not get much movie roles, and then they didn't get much money from. They didn't cut. They did not get a cut of the profits. Why am I feeling that has something to do with money? Maybe not. Maybe not, but I have a feeling it always comes down to money. I could be wrong though. It is about. Well, there you go. I knew it. I knew it. It's always about the money. Sound like Scarface, Al Pacino. It's all about the money. Cruising, I need to watch again. Jesus. Well, I mean, if number one, they're wrong because yes, the box office helped because of the hype. I get that part. But you just argue that with was any movie that had a person before they were a star yet. That's like saying Jim Carrey. I don't know. I just that seems a bit lousy to say because I think what made the film work was the three actors. Because I've seen a lot of found footage films, and trust me, those three are pretty damn good actors. LBT Electro Dino, hello there. Those three are good actors. There's a lot of horrible found footage films that they wish they had people like those three acting in them. I can name you 100 found footage films that are terrible, and they wish they could have had those three actors in there. So that's pretty crappy of them to do. If the studio took the money, then just be honest and say the studio took the money. But that's really, I don't blame her. I don't really blame Heather then, if that's the case. I don't blame her. It's like, I remember a story that someone tried to run her off the road after the film came out. I saw you the lady and the woman that played a baby. She says, think you gave her a 3 hour cut of the film. I do have a cut of the film that's actually 2.5 hours long. Let's see, do I have it on my computer? I know I have it saved somewhere. It might not be on my computer. I think I have it on a USB. I have a 2.5 hour version of the film. I put it on Mega Upload actually. Yeah, let me double check real quick. I mean, really, a lot of it is one big scene that was cut out where they went to another area where there was something about a bridge and like you're supposed to hear or see something and they're kind of waiting there forever. And there's a reason why it was cut out, but it was still interesting to see as a fan of the movie. But I remember that being like a big chunk of that 2.5 hour cut was that like that one big scene, which I can see why it was cut out because it didn't really add anything to the proceedings. I have the uncut version of Part 7, The New Blood, Friday the 13th, Part 7, over here, where someone took all of the footage and put it back in, the gore. It looks like a VHS. It's Friday 13th. Stop Blade Runner. Fine with it looking like a VHS. I still have an underrated. Yeah, to me, I still have the uncut version of Part 7, The New Blood. And I see the gore enough. It's VHS quality. I mean, that's actually how these films should be seen, to be perfectly honest. It's an 80s slasher film. As Ant-Man 3 underperforming, I don't really care either way because I didn't see the film. I did not get requested to see the film. Don't care to see the film. The Goonies I like more than Stamp. I like both, but the Goonies I would say I like more. Would you ever go to those woods they filmed in? Not by myself. It might look amazing CRT. Well, I don't have a CRT TV, but that doesn't really bother me. It's like I got the work print version of Hard Target. I watched that. I like that more than theatrical cut because number one has more action, and then I did a fan cut where I re-edited it, and I like the way it looks in the work print version, the color scheme, and I like that it uses music from Aliens because a lot of work prints do that. Because in work prints they use music from other movies until they get the final cut. So the work print of Hard Target I have has music from Aliens and I think Hunt for Red October. A lot of Alien stuff, like dun, 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 like during the third act. Love that. I'm like, yeah. Da, 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 da. Fairy tale related movie? None. Chris Pratt made a good Mario. I haven't seen the film. I mean, I like Cat's Eye. I mean, Nippy. I mean, it's better than the theatrical cut, the international cut, but I prefer the my fan cut because it has all the uncut stuff. Snow White or Pinocchio? I'll choose Pinocchio. How long's the runtime of Part 7 New Blood? I don't know. I didn't really check the runtime. I didn't check it. I would love to see that extended Jason Goes to Hell cut, but does it have the bit where it's actually Steven who hits Jason and stabs him? Just isn't there a bit where he actually is the one who stabs Jason, or like kicks it, I should say, and sends him to hell? But then they cut that out, the theatrical version. Because there's a bit where he I think the story's fine. I mean, by that logic, all Friday 13th stories are problematic. Yeah, I love Jason Goes to Hell. I don't give a shit. I'll say it every day. I still love the film. Boosted Critique, where did you get this cut? I would love to see it. Or is it not available anywhere? If so, I would love to see this cut. Is it available anywhere? Or do you have a way for me to download it? I don't know if you have it. I don't know. If so, let me know. I could compensate. New Batman anime series? Don't really care. I don't watch Daily Show. No, Return of the Jedi is not my favorite. The original Star Wars is my favorite. I just like Return of the Jedi because it was released the day I was born. There's other reasons as well. Carnosaur trilogy on Blu-ray? I don't know. Well, I mean, technically, all of the Friday 13th films are silly. If we're really getting to that bit, by that logic, every Friday the 13th film is silly. Name a Friday the 13th film, there's silly stuff in it. They're just fun, McDonald's type movies. Name any Friday the 13th film, there's silly stuff in it. Even the first one, which is okay, but it's actually one of my least favorite. By in ranking, the first Friday the 13th is one of my least favorite. I can watch it, but it's not one I love. Shazam 2, I don't care. I have no interest. Favorite Hugh Jackman role? Can't think of one on the top of my head. I don't have a favorite biopic. McDonald's is better than Friday 13th, but I like Friday 13th. No, Jackie Chan is not a good choice for Splinter. No, I'm not excited for Shazam 2. I'm tired of superhero movies. I'm sick and tired of superhero films. I'm sick and tired of them. Why? Yeah, I guess Wolverine's my favorite Hugh Jackman role because I was trying to think of other roles. Worst Jackie Chan film? The Prisoner. War prints are, I mean, it's hard to find, but they're out there. The new Batman, I liked it because it felt less like a superhero movie, more just, I don't know, something else. It felt more like just a movie and less like a superhero movie. Who could possibly be better than Jackie Chan's Master Splinter? Chow Yun Fat. I'd rather have Chow Yun Fat than Jackie Chan. If he was alive, Sonny Chiba, but Chow Yun Fat. Yeah, I liked the Batman. But for most superhero films, I'm just tired of them. Never saw Beast Wars. Matthew Lillard as Shaddy was perfect casting. I agree. I can agree to that. Well, Max Powell, technically every Jason film, you could argue stuff about that. I mean, he should not be alive by that argument in part two. He should not be able to teleport everywhere. He should not be able to do this. He should not be able to do that. These films were never serious to begin with. An old woman, 70 years old, is not going to throw people through windows like a sack of potatoes and get, people up on doors 8 feet up with arrows. Well, Dennis, dishonesty, Pat Morita's passed away. Not sure if you know this. Vampire Hunter D. Bloodless, yeah, I saw it. It was all right. Batman Forever director's cut. I don't know. I guess. Sure. Dawn of the Dead, the original, was my favorite zombie film of all time. Well, Jason Voorhees wasn't a snake. He was still Jason Voorhees. It was the thing that's making him be immortal. So it's another entity that was, I don't know how to put it. Dishonesty, I was making an over exaggeration. I know she's not 70 years old, but she might as well be 70 years old in that movie. Lucio Fulci, it depends. I like Zombie. I don't mind Gates of Hell. See, did Boomstick Critique answer that question? Did you answer that, Boomstick, or did I miss it? I was asking where is there a way to see that Jason Goes to Hell work print? Sadly, I might have missed your comments. I'm trying to look. It isn't online anywhere, but I have it saved on a flash drive. Is there anywhere online I can upload it? Uh, yes, mega.nz. Mega.nz is a way to do it. Hey, Fro Thizzle, hope you're doing well. There's mega.nz. It's where you can upload files, and then when it's uploaded, you go to the right, and you could go, it'll say like create a link or something, and then it'll give you a download link that you could give to people. They could download the file, and you just send people the link. So mega.nz. And it's free to create an account and all that. There's no payment. But yeah, for anyone who wants to ever send people files, beta.nz is the way to do it. And it's free. Hey, Angry Panda, hope you're doing well. PT Blinders, don't know what that is. Betamax, never had Betamax. House of the Dead games, never played House of the. Well, I might have played one in the arcade back in the day, but that's been so long. Would John Cena be in your top 10 worst actors? Yeah, probably. Never been a fan of John Wayne. No, I never bought the Kino Lorber hard target because at first they had that issue where there was a error, and then someone said they were going to send me a copy, which I did. But then when I looked at it, there was no features on it, so I guess it was only on the 4K. So maybe one day I'll get it. Jim Henson, rest in peace. I liked his work on the first couple of Ninja Turtle movies. I didn't. I don't mind the first Friday 13th. Like I could watch the first seven, and then Jason Goes to Hell. The only one I think is awful is Part 8. Hey, Carlos. But people act as if it's more realistic that a guy who drowned as a kid somehow survived and somehow was able to keep coming back and you know get electrocuted and teleport from the sea to New York or Toronto and like all the other silly stuff. And I don't know, it just I don't get it. But teach their own. Teach their own. Master Universe. Uh, I'm yeah, yeah. Ted McGinley. I don't know who that is. Never not seen the whale. No, I've not seen the whale. I've not seen the whale. But I mean, the requests. I have other requests coming up. Knock at the Cabin is one of them, among others. But I'll do that whenever I can. Well, I mean, I record the review. I just need to upload that one. 99 Ninja Turtles is way better than Masters Universe by far. By far. John Wick 4, I don't know how it's going to end, and that worries me. And I don't care if that's 3 hours long. Hey, Jim. Morbius, yeah, I have a review of it on the channel. Yeah, I have the New Blood work print I have over here on disc. See, that's what I don't understand. Like part 8 doesn't bother you, but Jason Goes to Hell does. I don't get that, but teach their own. Like a guy that's covered with mucus and snot that he wakes up in the ocean and then climbs up, and there happens to be a mask that has the same axe in the mask, and the girl's having visions of it. That has Jason Voorhees turned to silly putty and turned to a boy that grew hair. He didn't even have hair as a kid, but Tatsuwasa just makes you grow hair. He turns to Pud Face. He turns into a regen of Tatsu the Avenger. Tis the sewers every night at midnight has acid. Every night in the sewers at midnight in New York, there's acid. There's toxic waste. I mean, not acid. There's toxic waste every night at midnight in New York. How the hell does that make sense? Every night at midnight, toxic waste. But teach their own. I like Jason X, and I like parts of The New Blood. I've seen Cube. I don't mind the film. Favorite death scene, Jason X, probably when the frozen head and then it gets smashed. Well, Jason's not in part one. And think about how much you actually see Jason in part two and part three. Like, actually think about it. In part two and part three, how much do you actually see Jason? Not his point of view or a hand. I mean, actually, Jason. You do not see Jason that much in those movies. If you go back and watch them, it's not until like halfway through the film until you or 2/3 of the way that you see actual Jason. You see their point of view and maybe an arm. Friday the 13th too ridiculous if Jason became a Care Bear, or if it became woke, or if Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022, if all of a sudden there's 10 minutes talking about the Confederate flag, that's when I'll worry. And I said part eight is too silly for me. Part eight was too silly. Hey John, hope you're doing well. Part eight was too silly for me. I don't like part eight. But we all have different opinions. That's what makes discussions fun. Thank you, frame by frame. No, why would I have hope for a film that the first one sucked? So why would I have hope for it? I think she's not a good director. I do not think she's a good singer. I do not think she's a good actress. That's my opinion, and it's my opinion. I don't look forward to it. I'm sorry. People want to be upset. I'm sorry. Teach their own. It's my opinion. I'm not a fan of the first one, so why would I be a fan of the sequel? Well, Elm Street is my favorite horror franchise. To be fair, true. I like the Friday 13th films, but Elm Street is my favorite franchise. Again, horror film wise. Neopunk, I like most of the Friday 13th films. The only one I don't like is Part 8. I know they're ridiculous. I just think Part 8 is too ridiculous and boring. And it should have been more fun with Jason killing everybody in New York. If Jason killed half of New York, then I'd be happy. Or if it was more like Maniac Cop 2, at least, I would be happy. If he had Jason Voorhees going to a police station and being a Terminator, killing cops left and right, I would be happy. I think Jason Goes to Hell achieved what it wanted to do. Part 8 didn't. He didn't take Manhattan. He didn't do squat. That's why I hate Part 8. I think all of Friday the 13th films are silly. Most of them, though, I think are fun and I enjoy it. Part 8, not only do I think is too silly, but it did not encapsulate the potential fully. So Meltdown 2, it is at least Jason Goes to Hell explains it. Part 8 doesn't explain how he teleports. You may not like the explanation, but at least they tried to explain it. Part 8, they don't explain it at all. He just can do it. And plus, Jason Goes to Hell, I don't think was boring. I like the characters. I like the gore. There's actual gore in the movie. There's style. There's none of that in Part 8 Jason Takes Manhattan, in my opinion. One of the only things worth a crap is a guy getting his head punched off and The Darkest Side of the Night. That's it. That's the only two things I like. Yeah, Take a Trip to Vancouver. The darkest side of my ass. I tried to give Part 8 a pass for many years, but not a fan. Not a fan. Hey, Maniac. Lawnmower Man, it's okay. Hi, Olivian1. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, man. I like Tom Matthews in Part 6. Yes, I do. Yeah, but Julian wasn't the lead. The leads were pretty bad. I tried to. I tried. You tried to force yourself to like Part 8. Yeah, that's true. And it didn't work out. It did not work out. I don't know, because people say I'm not fair, so I try to, and yeah, it just doesn't work out sometimes. I'm doing okay, Olivian1. Hope you're doing well, man. Just sitting here relaxing for a bit. I'm sure it's pretty late on your end and on other people's ends. Oh, thank you, Hopium. Thank you. I feel Men in Black 2 deserves the praise Men in Black 3 does. Men in Black 3, I feel, has far too much CGI and a weak story, but I like Josh Bowen's performance. I disagree. I think Men in Black 3 is much better. I think it does have a better story. Men in Black 2 really didn't have a story. And it really didn't. It was at best a time waster, but half the movie was literally getting back to the ending of the first movie with Tommy Lee Jones back into the fold. That was like half the film. And the other half was Rosario Dawson is the T. Uh, Ed Allen has a ball chin. I disagree. Teach their own. But that's cool. And teach their own. I thought the third one was much better. And International was horrible. I have a review of that on the channel, Men in Black International, but that's a horrible movie. I do like Lake Mungo. I have a review of that on the channel. I like Lake Mungo. Emmanuel, hello there. Lawnmower Man is okay, but no, I don't think it's underrated. I think it's okay. But it does have some really bad effects. Have not seen 65, did not get requested. Yeah, that's true. Make sure 1 hour ahead. Is it 1 hour ahead or 1 hour back? But at daylight savings time, people remember daylight savings time. So technically, if it's 8:44, that means technically it's 9:44, right? Technically, or it will be 1 hour ahead. Hey, John Wick. I like Constantine about pick John Wick. 1 hour back, 2 hours ahead. Men in Black International is a reboot, I guess. My spring break. I mean, I don't know. It's not really spring break. Hey, Perry fan. Spring ahead and fall back. I get you. Yeah, Die with a Vengeance is classic. Love that movie. Saw it in the theater back in the day. No. People say Stream 6 is the best. Didn't they say that about Stream 5? John Wick 4, I don't think it'll be playing around here much. And the 3 hour running time really has to be, I don't know. I'll wait for other people's reviews. I'll wait for friends' reviews. If any of my friends see it, I'll wait their review first and see if I can find it. I'm not in college. I'm 40 years old. Well, almost 40. I'm 39. I'll be 40 in a few months. Yes, look up the runtime of John Wick 4. No, Tommy, I don't hate you. Uh, no. Nope. Mike, like what? Did you watch his review? I mean, 2 hours 49 minutes. There you go. Nippy, which movie? You could always go back to college. Yeah, I mean that's true, but why would I do that in today's age? They try to lecture me about how awful I am because I'm white. Well, Lawnmower Man, no, I don't think it's awful. I just think it's okay. But I'm not going to sit here and say it's a 5 out of 5 star movie. It's okay, but I don't think it's that bad either. Favorite Marilyn Manson song, "The Beautiful People." Predator 2, I'll pick Joshua. Blood Games, I don't think so. I think that dealt with paintball. I heard that was awful. Yeah, it's okay. Lawnmower Man. I mean, I liked it. I'd say I never said it was this classic movie. I always thought it was okay. Uh, okay, like that's kind of the same ballpark with me. Have a nice night. No problem, man. I appreciate the super chats. I think it's a running theme of joke, and I'm starting to get the joke now, so I appreciate it. So thank you for the super chats. So no, don't ban the person. I think it's meant for fun, and the super chats are fun too. It's just to get a reaction. It's a fun movie. Fun movie. Fun comment system. Hey, Jamaral, hope you're doing well. Do you think Halloween should have ended with H2O? Yes, I do. Oh, female baseball team hunted by hillbillies in the woods. Okay. Nah, I've never heard of. Okay, I'm thinking of a different movie. So no, I haven't seen that. I don't know what will happen in John Wick 4. I'll wait people's reviews. Die Hard or Alien? Die Hard. Thank you, Opium. Appreciate it. See, we complain about running times in films, but looking at that runtime for John Wick 4, that should come with immediate skepticism, even for that franchise. Well, I mean, I did like the Batman, and that was a long movie. I just don't think every movie needs to be that long. Why don't they hire editors again? Black Punisher, hello there, man. Where did all the editors go for movies? Why is every film 2.5 to 3 hours long? Why does every film need to be that long? Does someone answer me that? Die Hard or Alien? Die Hard. But someone can answer, where did all the editors go? Why does every film have to be like three? I heard Stream 6 is like 2 hours and 15 minutes long. Power Games, that might be what I'm thinking of. But isn't Stream 6 like 2 hours and 14 minutes long? Christine should not be remade. It's stupid. That's what I mean. I'll wait people's reviews from my friends. Directors jerk off to what they shoot. They don't cut anything. They used to back in the day. There used to be someone to be like, hey, you need to cut this, you need to cut that, calm down. I mean, watch a Rambo, the first four Rambo films, under 2 hours, pretty good. Damn good. I haven't seen Stream 6. No one's requested that. Species, the only one I liked is the first one. Yeah, Cocaine Bear was a short film. I mean, I didn't love the movie. I have a lot of issues with it, but I mean, I've seen much worse as well. But yeah, I commend that it was a short film. Not every film has to be 1 hour. I didn't say that. I'm saying not every film. There's a lot of films that could use editing and they don't. And I think people can admit that. There's a lot of films that are overstepping their bounds in terms of running time. I like the new Batman. Did it need to be almost 3 hours long? No, it did not. There's a lot of movies like that, more and more so. We don't need a Beetlejuice 2. I mean, why do people want a Beetlejuice 2? See, Astro Zombie, hello there. Newfoundland. Oh, that's cool. How's it going in Newfoundland? I reviewed the Grudge, that Grudge movie. I reviewed that on the channel. Titanic should be rated R. Why? Film scared me. Maybe Texas Chainsaw Massacre back in the day, perhaps. Can wait, Michael Caine's 71 years old. That's up there in age. I think it's too late to do a Beetlejuice sequel. Should have been done back in the. It's too late. The Running Man. I like all three of those movies, but of the three, Jonathan, I prefer The Running Man. But I like all three. What was the last 4 hour movie that was a blast though? Because I bet I could find more movies that were 2 hours in a blast more than 4 hours. That's a blast. That's just personal preference. Well, who cares what Watch Mojo thinks? LBT Electro Dino, I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Ghoulies, I like the second one and the third one. The second one's a fun monster movie, and the third one's a fun ripoff of Animal House. The first one I hate, and the fourth one's awful. Titanic does not need blood and nudity. I don't know anything about Scream 6. Well, that's not true. I did hear about stuff, but I don't care to see the film. I like all three John Wick films. Probably the second one's my favorite. I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan, no. Snyder Cut, not a fan of the movie. That was awful. One of the more overrated movies of recent memory is the Snyder Cut. Completely dumb, idiotic movie. Boring as hell with unlikable characters. I hated the Snyder Cut. Hated it. Watch with Dinosaurs, I've never heard of it. We don't need a Gremlins 3. King Kong with Jack Black, awful movie. I much prefer Kong Island. Much prefer it. Elf, I'm not a fan of Elf. Super Mario Brothers, I don't know. It could go either way. Animation looks good. I'll say that. Looks good animation style. Pitch a new movie for Stallone. It's called The Retirement. He's retired and he's retired. The end. Nikki Sitz documentary. Oh, okay. How was the documentary? Yeah, I'm not a Lord of the Rings guy. Christian movies, I don't watch them. Uh, I like the 1993 Mario Brothers film, so I don't know about the new one. Jimmy Kimmel, not really a fan. Favorite Watchers. Um, the scene where he finds the dead body by the laundromat and the head's been taken off, and Corey Haim turns and he sees the monster's eyes look at him. That's my favorite bit. The animation in the TMNT Mayhem trailer is the least worries. It's the fact that the turtles sound like they're 7 years old, among other stuff. And Seth Rogen's involved. That's my issue. And the voice cast they picked is random as hell. This is Jackie Chan and Ice Cube and John Cena. Might as well get Rob Schneider and Ernie Hudson and Carrot Top. Let's be more random. See, I barely remember Left Behind. Well, Danny Glover's only been in Predator 2 and a couple Lethal Weapon films, so I love Danny Glover, but I don't know. I call him an action star. Never Sleep Again is way better than His Name Was Jason. Don't know anything about Rings of Power. Don't really care. Fatal Attraction, it's okay. Newfoundland, okay, thank you. Newfoundland, cool. Uh, don't remember Bad Teacher. Didn't see the other movie. Saving Silverman, I like the movie. I never ranted on that movie. I always liked Saving Silverman. I saw it in the theater. Jack Black and Steve Zahn. I liked Saving Silverman. I've never ranted on that movie. So I don't know what you mean. How is Stream 5 trying to do new things? Stream 5 sucked, in my opinion. And I'm not alone in thinking that. Is there anyone in here who dislikes Stream 5? Am I the only one in this chat that dislikes Stream 5? You can be honest. Am I the only one that dislikes Stream 5? Am I the only one? Is there anybody else that dislikes Stream 5 in the chat? Be my guest. Be honest. Yes, what? Never got the last Starfighter Arrow video. So there's a couple people that dislike Stream 5. There's some who liked it, and there's some who did not. I don't like the way they did Dewey. I thought he did him dirty. They did him piss poorly. I'm unmodded. I don't know why you got unmodded. We'll fix that. What the hell happened, YouTube? Fix that. See if that works. When the hell did this thing with the mods? Standard and what the hell's the other one? There's like multiple mods you can do? Okay. I like inner space. Yes, I do. Dewey got fucked over. Fatal Attraction. I'll put the hand that rocks the cradle above Fatal Attraction. I'll put Fatal Attraction above Basic Instinct. I don't know, John. You tell me. Ending of Stream 5 is the same ending as the original. I mean, the same house. It takes place at the same house. That's true. And the rest of Cradle, I didn't mind. I'll put Unlawful Entry above them. Chris Nolan's new film? No, I don't really care one way or another. I was there into Stream. That's cool. I like Stream 1 and 3. I don't really care about Kirby coming back because I don't like Stream 4. Maniac, I disagree. I don't want franchises to return. I prefer new stuff being made. Malignant, I enjoyed. Willy's Wonderland, I enjoyed. I prefer that being made. I may not love every single new stuff that comes out, but I appreciate more of those at bat tries than milking the last teat of a franchise. Terminator, Alien, Predator, Ninja Turtles, Star Wars, Star Trek, Let It Go, Chainsaw Massacre, Halloween. It to be done right, I haven't seen it. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Netflix movie, awful. The new Halloween trilogy, Corey Cunningham, awful in my opinion. The Star Wars Disney sequels, awful. The J.J. Abrams Star Trek films, awful. Terminator Dark Fate, where they killed John Connor in the first 5 minutes, awful. Michael Bay's Ninja Turtles, where they took a bunch of steroids they stole from Ivan Drago, and the Michelin Man had sex with Shrek, awful. Scream 5, where they told Dewey was a loser who failed his job, got fired, got divorced, lived in a trailer in a van down by the river, and then got killed because he's a loser. Just Dewey's a loser. And even though he's been through 4 films, he's too stupid enough that he gets killed by a 50-pound lady. This is a guy who is a police officer. I'm not saying he's got to be John Wick, but holy shit balls, Batman. They did Dewey such a disservice, and the new characters were lame as hell. Who cares about the new characters? Who cares? Why should I care about the two sisters? I don't. I don't care about a girl who knows about her dad. The way he dressed the day he died, you know, he died way before, it wasn't before she was born. Because the MCU, why low budget movies with creative plots are getting made. Well, I mean, if they're good, and that's subjective, I go say my subjective, then I'll be down for that. Oh, cool, Arcade, cool. At least now I can say your name. Thank you. Tarantino says we're in the worst era of filmmaking. I mean, he's got a point. Thank you, Clark. I appreciate the kindness, man. I mean, he's that does not mean ever. I don't like Watch Mojo. Never have. Hey, Steven Martinez. Hope you're doing well. I do agree. Hollow Man is underrated. It's my favorite Invisible Man movie. I have given up on Marvel films, because the last 5 were awful. Thor: Love and Thunder, Doctor Strange 2, The Eternals. Why would I care about Ant-Man 3? Even the people who usually like those movies don't like Ant-Man 3. So why would I care to see it? Thank you, Bryce. Thank you for the kindness. I hope all is well. I'm doing okay. Do you like Pet Cemetery 1989? I think it's underrated. I wish more movies were made like that again. I can watch the film, but it's definitely a bleak movie. So it's not a film I love because just personal preference. But I do think the scene where his child dies and he gives that scream is a very powerful scene. I do like what's his name from the Munsters, Fred Gwynn. I do like him. Uh, the whole thing with the Denise Crosby sister, people always stared about that. I never was. I think the ending, the song doesn't fit Ramones because you get this bleak, downbeat ending, and then all of a sudden, I want to be buried in a pet cemetery. I mean, that just doesn't fit. It just, imagine if Friday the 13th Part 6 ended with Jason cutting Tom Matthews' head off, and then he's back. He's the man behind the mask. It doesn't quite fit. So I don't know. I don't mind the film. I actually don't mind Pet Cemetery 2 either. They're not my favorites. Bloody My Bloody Valentine 2 did not know they were making a sequel. But so Pet Cemetery, it's a lot better than the remake. I'll say that. It's a lot better. I could watch the first Pet Cemetery and I like it. I don't love it, but I like it. I'm not big on the ending, but I get what it's going with as well. I get it. And there is some nice technical aspects to it, but I do have some issues with the film as well. Like the guy who the visions that he keeps seeing really end up being pointless because he gives all these warnings and it doesn't matter. And he's like on the poster, the guy, the jogger who died, but his warnings are pointless. So it's almost kind of pointless, but it's okay. Thank you, Clark. I like Sacha Baron Cohen when I was younger, but not anymore. To me, he's just the British Will Ferrell. Yeah, I guess I can get what you mean. You kind of like Stream 2? Yeah, I mean that's cool. I mean, it's not the worst sequel ever. I'll put it over I'll put over Stream 5 and maybe Stream 4. I don't like what they did with Jamie Kennedy's character. Um, David Arquette, I thought was underused. Like he survived, and they still underused him. I liked his use better in Stream 3. This is one of the reasons I like Stream 3. I think they better use David Arquette's character. Also, some scenes didn't make sense. Like, why is it in class? Why does Jamie Kennedy say, uh, "Get away from her, bitch"? It's actually "stay away from." I guess because it's more grammatically correct, but it's like that's not how it was in the movie. But like the one scene from Top Gun, I'm like, they're not singing the song that's from Top Gun. This is a completely different song. Like the song they start singing and they reference Top Gun, that's not the song in Top Gun. Now that's not the reason I dislike the movie. Just a funny anecdote I thought of like they mentioned Top Gun, but the song they're singing isn't the song from Top Gun. I always thought that was kind of funny. The goofy song you mentioned, I can't remember the song I mentioned to be honest. I can't remember what it was, but oh, I think I love you. I wonder what you're afraid of. Because in Top Gun, it's you've lost that love and feeling. Good night, arcade. Whoa, that love and feeling. That's from Top Gun. But the song they sing in Stream 2 is uh, I think I love you. I don't know what you're so afraid of. It's like Top Gun. I'm like, that song ain't in Top Gun. What are you talking about? They're saying you've lost the love and feeling. I'm like, I think I love you's not in Top Gun. What are you talking about? So, I mean, that's not the reason. Oh, I hate the movie 0 out of 10 because of that. It's just, man, something I found funny. No, I've never dressed up as a Ninja Turtle and never will. Oh, okay. I forgot that's how Stream 2 ended with that song. Did it end with that song? I didn't remember it ended with that song. Huh. It's not the worst sequel ever. It's just, yeah, I didn't care. Yeah, exactly. Uh, no, I don't think anyone's ever mistaken that. Sorry, I forget. Where's. Oh, how's it going, man? It's been for. I think you went on here for a long while. Maybe I'm thinking someone else with WCW. Were you on here a long time ago? Maybe I'm thinking someone else with WCW on it, but I hope you're doing well. If not, I apologize. Hello, nice to meet you. Our Pro Stream 2 is Randy getting killed. Yeah, that I don't understand that at all. I think Randy was a lot smarter character. They make him out to be a lot smarter character, and they just did that for shock value. And I don't know. I'm just not big on that. That wasn't my cup of tea. I think I didn't care for the writing on that, but it was a rush sequel. Stream was 96, Stream 2 was 97. Like, Stream was December of 96 it came out. Think about that. It came out December of 1996. Stream 2 came out summer of 97. That's a pretty big fast track. What month did it come out in 97? That's pretty rushed. I do remember watching Steering 1 and 2. Well, I mean, yeah, the parody genre went to the crapper, but I can still watch those two films. They're decent compared to the later Steering movie films, disaster movie, epic movie. Compared to those movies, Steering movie 1 and 2 are a lot better. Oh, December 97. Okay. So they started filming in summer and okay, December 97. So a year later. It's like Halloween 5, Halloween 4, then a year later, yeah, Halloween 5. Take Care of Derek. Yeah, Rush sequel, I agree. But I'm the guy that likes Scream 3. I know I'm alone in that, but it's my opinion. Just my opinion. Godzilla, Terminator, Fast Furious, or Scream. I don't know. The first Terminator is the best movie out of all those, I would say. Um, I've seen the movie Maps on Fire. I like the film. Decent. Take Care of Lividian 1. Take Care, man. But I mean, I've seen the film Maps on Fire. I like Thief. I mean, do you want me to review it now on here or no? I don't care about Kirby. If they're is Terminator 3, I disagree. Yes, I do think the first Terminator is a horror film. That's what made it cool. That's why one of the reasons it made it my favorite of the franchise. No, no one's requested 65. Do I like Jackie Chan more than Bruce Lee? Okay, Matt's on Fire. Okay. It'll take me a while, but I will get it by the end of the month. But just bear with me. It might take me a while, but I will do it. That's my computer finishing editing a video. That's what that sound is. It may take a bit, but I'll do it. As long as you're okay with waiting for a bit. Thank you. Appreciate it. Did I ever crush on an actor? No. I don't have crush on actors because what's the point? Uh, Scream 5, I think, is worse. Baby by Justin Bieber. I don't listen to Justin Bieber. Can we do a big bunch of films like Jurassic Park? They did. It was called Rampage with The Rock and like all these other Godzilla movies. Like we did. We did. Jackie Chan, I would say I like more only because he had the opportunity to make more movies. And that's not really fair to Bruce Lee. He only got to make a couple films. And of those films, there's like a couple. Maniac, I'm doing fine. Calm down, dude. I've never played a Call of Duty game in my life. So, yeah, I've never played a Call of Duty game in my entire life. Never have. No, but I don't like Stream 5. Is it one of the worst sequels of all time? No, but I don't like the film. Favorite Jack Palance performance? City Slickers. I don't remember playing a Smurf game. Are you getting the Resident Evil 4 remake coming out this month? I know there's a PlayStation 4 version, but I don't know if that version will be glitched like Callisto Protocol was. So I don't know if it'd be worth getting on PlayStation 4. So I'd have to wait to see what people's thoughts are on the PlayStation 4 version. Is it going to be glitched? Am I going to have to get a lot of updates for it? Um, so I would like to play it, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I have so many other games I could play. I can wait till it gets cheaper. But I'm not in a rush to play it. Because it could always get the PS4 version, don't have the other systems. Cool. Hey, you can let me know how it is. Like, is if it's glitchy or not glitchy. I mean, I know you don't play those on your streams. You play like you're doing the 32x stuff, but maybe I'll catch you on the stream, and if you played it, you let me know your thoughts on it. Hotline Miami, I've never played that. I don't want to reboot Maniac Cop. Let's think of some other new properties. Um, Chase, I would go with Good Luck Chuck. I'm not a fan of Terminator 3. Talk to the hand. I've never played a Call of Duty game, so I can't tell you. The new RoboCop game, I don't know. I mean, it does look cheap. What system is it for? The new RoboCop game, and how much is it? No, I didn't say review Maniac Cop. I'm saying we don't need a new Maniac Cop film. And honestly, the way you describe it, that's Psycho Cop. That's the Psycho Cop movies. Hey, Jesse, Steam game recently? I don't think I played a Steam game recently. Never played Halo. Scarface, yes, I have the PlayStation 2 version of Scarface. Actually, find it in here. I know it's in here. I think it's in here. Where the hell is it? Oh, here it is. Fun game. It's a sequel to Scarface, which is cool. I like that they went that route of you changing the ending of the movie Scarface. So, what if Tony Montana didn't die and you shoot everybody? I love that. I wish it was actually Al Pacino voicing it. The guy did a decent job voicing the character, but I do wish Al Pacino would have just said yes and did the voice. But I do like this game. It's a fun game, kind of like Grand Theft Auto. I actually like it more than Grand Theft Auto because I like the music. It's got a pretty good voice cast, and uh, to change the ending of Starface is pretty cool. And there's supposed to be a sequel, but sadly, this game didn't do well, I guess. So there's no sequel. I wish there was. Yeah, I've heard good things of Vice City. Bullet sponges in games. You have to give me some examples. Chase, I said I like grill. I said I hate Gorilla Chuck more. That's what I meant to say. If I if I said it wrong, I meant to say Gorilla Chuck. I think is worse. People are angry. You gave Point Break a 6 out of 10. What did they say? Are they saying like what specifically did they say? Dungeons and Dragons is an awful movie. I like Glengarry Glen Ross. It's a good movie. Great cast: Pacino, Jack Lemmon, Ed Harris. Never played the Reservoir Dogs game. The Thing game I did not like. Well, I meant to say I said it wrong. I meant to say I think Good Luck Chuck is worse. It's been a while since I played that, so I don't know what other character I like more than Scarface. Uh, nah, not big on bullet sponges. We need more practical effects. I agree with that. Josh Hartnett, I don't mind him. I liked him in The Faculty. Billy, I don't know what Billy game is. I mean, I get what you mean, movie reviewer next door. I'm not a Point Break fan either. Never been to Point Break. Yeah, not a fan of bullet sponges frame by frame. Why would I look forward to The Animal 2 with Rob Schneider? Oh, Bully. No, I've never played Bully. I know of it. Never saw my own Private Idaho. Never saw the film. Kindergarten Cop. No. G- Jingle All the Way. Jingle All the Way, I would say, is my favorite Arnold comedy because I get more laughs out of that. Put the cookie down now. Who do you eat my cookies? He punches a damn reindeer and knocks him out. I'm for that. I like Kindergarten Cop, but Nippy, I think we're reviewing this story talking about Point Break. Alligator or Crawl? I like both. I'll pick Alligator though. Yes, rest in peace, Phil Hartman. No, I don't think Point Break's the worst in '91. Not even close. Resident Evil 4 remake. I mean, I don't know much about it because I haven't followed it. No, the opening Starface game did not freak me out. I thought it was really cool. I like the song. Burning inside, burning inside, burning inside. I love 3 O'Clock High. 3 O'Clock High is a great movie. I love it. Warriors PS2. I played for 10 minutes, but then something happened. I don't even know what. And then I don't know what happened to the game, so I never played much of it. Stallone in a good comedy? Yes, Oscar. I think Oscar is a very fun comedy. House Guest I never saw. Seven Mom will shoot I'll watch over Turner and Hooch, but I don't mind either one. I really don't mind either one. You download the PS4 demo right now. Hmm. Is it on PlayStation 4 the demo? I might have to do that. Might have to do that. Thanks for letting me know. Is it PS4 as well? A demo on that? I haven't seen Mike's review of Stream 6 yet. I like the Vagrant, but I mean, I don't need a Blu-ray of it. Twisted Metal, I've only played the first two and I like them. Brad 1997, I've never heard of it. Worst Tim Curry performance? I don't think I've seen it yet. The Bad Pack is a pretty bad movie. Thank you, Juno. I appreciate it. Hey, Miguel, hope you're doing well. I do think Point Break is overrated because there's a lot of other films I prefer more. I prefer Showdown Little Tokyo more. I prefer Split Second more. I prefer Tango and Cash more. I prefer a lot of movies more that deal with the buddy cop I Come in Peace more. The worst movie series? Um, you'd have to be more specific in genre or year, or there's a lot of choices. God, there's 95 people in here. Wow. Damn. Why? I'm pretty damn boring. The hell you doing watching me? I'm boring as shit. I'm boring as fuck. Well, I already showed my PlayStation 2 games, so I can't show them again. I already showed them. I mean, there's games in this, but they're like PlayStation 3 and 2 games. I already showed them. Garrison, you're right, and I don't really want those requests anymore unless I send them in a mega upload. I'm not going to upload them on YouTube because YouTube don't like that stuff. They really don't because YouTube's picky. Punk Rock Jesus? I've never heard of it. Although some of that reminds me of the Preacher comic book, which I like the Preacher comic book. Do you think Casey Kasem should have voiced Shaggy and Zombie Island? Yeah. Oh, I wasn't into the Preacher show. I just anytime it deviated, I got upset, so I just gave up. I'm like, you know what? I'll just read the comics again. I'll stick with that. Neil Punk. I mean, I'm not really. It depends how much the request is. I don't care about Terrifier 2. I'm not watching a 2.5 hour slasher film where my friend got his video taken down because he had 3 pictures. Thank you, Astro Zombie. I appreciate that. Hi, how's it going in Australia? Thank you, Astro Zombie. Yes, I do think Stranger Things is overrated. One man stream a Dead Pit, that's up to them. Maybe one day, but they're pretty busy on stuff. Well, they didn't really talk in the new Tom and Jerry movie. Kim. True Romance I like more than Natural Born Killers. Heart Condition never saw. Their first person shooter game. I like Doom 3, but maybe Serious Sam, the first encounter, which I would like to play that for the channel someday. Because I have it on the PlayStation 4, Serious Sam. Did you hear about Scott Adkins John Wick 4? I know he's in it. Maximum price? Well, maximum, I mean $10,000. I mean, maximum could be any maximum price. $2,000. Favorite Cool Duder video? None. Zero. Never played Time Splitters. I haven't played the second encounter. That's why I would like to try that HD collection. I have it there, but I just haven't had time to flip through it. I play a little bit of Serious Sam 3 because it's a prequel. Ocean's 11, I don't mind. Yeah, Juno. I know about Scott Adkins and that. Yeah, I already know. Top five John Candy films: Summer Rental, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Um, Uncle Buck would be in there. The Stripes count, or are you talking about ones he stars in? See, I don't know. It depends what are the parameters. Never played Bulletstorm. The first Stranger Things I didn't mind, but after that I thought it went downhill after the first season. And the first season I thought was okay. Teen Kong 2005, there's a lot of issues I have with it. I don't care for the characters. Jack Black is boring. Would I go down in the submarine? Sure. Cool Runnings I like. Cool Runnings is a fun movie. I do like Cool Runnings. You hear me crystal clear? Well, the Jamaican bobsled team. Yeah, I like that movie. Never saw the Red Brown Captain America films. Uncle Buck, I say I like a bit more than Great Outdoors. Flintstones, I don't like either one really. Um, I've seen Rampage from 2009. It's for an Uwe Boll film, it's decent. For an Uwe Boll film, never met a YouTuber. Not in real life, no. Yeah, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is technically John Candy's best, but I love Summer Rental. Oh, you watch the Smurfs, huh? Do you see the episode where Papa Smurf beats the shit out of a guy with a red hat? Did you see that episode? Did you see that? Take care, Nick B. Uh, Con. I go with Constal Island, Preminator. Blubberella, no, I didn't see it because it's over ball. Why would I see it? Only the strong Blu-ray? I don't know. Life is Strange, never heard of it. I don't care about SpongeBob. I only saw the first movie and it was fine, but that's the only thing I've seen. Your wife is Miss Ugg? Oh, that's cool. Um, no, I haven't seen Miss Ugg on here. I didn't. That's your wife, huh? Cool. The Relic 1997 Gozer I would choose. The Adam Green Frozen I like more than the Disney Frozen. I like Armed and Dangerous. That's a fun one. I do like that movie. I say that's one of his more underrated films. Worst directed DVD sequel? There's so many. It'd be tough to choose, man. It'd be tough to choose. When people say best or worst, that's tough to choose. There's so many choices. Kamen Rider? No, there's no point. I didn't watch the SCTV skits. I didn't watch SCTV. Backdraft or Braveheart? I just Backdraft. Hey, Samuel Jameson. I like Mission of Justice. That's a fun Jeff Wincott movie. Yeah, it's sadly now on Blu-ray. Just like Daily Opera, Jeff Speedman, I wish had a Blu-ray. But it's going on 2.5 hours. I'm going to end it here. It's been pretty lengthy stream. Been pretty fun. Thanks for people joining me. Let me see. Unless there's any super chats, I don't want to miss them because I would feel bad. But yeah, you guys have a good night. Take care. And yeah, we'll see you guys later. And thanks for stopping by. Pretty much, I'll be uploading Aragorn if you're out there, your videos. Sean, if he ever sees People on the Stairs commentary, and then Knock at the Cabin. that movie will be reviewed. Well, I reviewed it. I'll just have to upload it. Not a bad film for M. Night Shyamalan. Actually, like a 3 out of 5 star movie. Has its issues, but it's actually not that bad of a movie. And more to come. So we will see you guys later. Bye bye.